So what got you into dancing?
Well, I guess I started out doing sort of ballet and Irish dancing when I was quite young. And then when I got to secondary school, I had an amazing teacher and he sort of introduced me to contemporary dance. And I just loved the way that contemporary dance was so much more expressive and you could kind of incorporate other themes into it and it was something very real. So I guess since about the age of 11, 12, I've been interested in contemporary dance.
And how long have you been part of this company?
I think it's about 2 years now, yeah. So, yeah.
How's your experience been with them?
Yeah, it's been really good. Like I moved back to London and I wanted to find a group that met every week and that had that kind of bonding sort of thing, rather than just going to classes and sort of different people every week and not really having any kind of friendship or kind of sense of community, I suppose. But so it's good, the contemporary group, like everyone gets on and, you know, perform together and rehearse together, so it's, and also be creative together, which is important, so yeah.
So what's the group working on at the moment? What are you working towards?
The piece that we're working on is about, it's called What If, so it's exploring all the ideas about death, if there's anything after death, or, you know, fears, hopes, all that kind of thing. So it's not a particularly happy topic, I suppose, but it's quite interesting. I guess it's something that everyone thinks about and perhaps is scared of, so that's what Rajani's sort of trying to explore. Yeah.
What's been your favourite piece so far that you've done with the company?
The last show we did, I was really glad I got to sort of choreograph a little piece. It was a duet and a solo, which was incorporated into the bigger dance. And that whole dance was really great. So the last show was probably the best, and I think we're just kind of pushing forward and trying to get even better, I suppose. So, yeah.
Okay. So what's an average sort of rehearsal session like?
Normally sort of the first half an hour, possibly hours, sort of like exercises, warming up. She'd teach us little sequences, and then the rest of the class is normally teaching us new material or going back over old things that, you know, we've learnt in the past few weeks. So the last part of the rehearsal is creative, and the first part's more sort of exercises and getting us kind of warmed up and our minds switched on, I suppose.
And do you, as you go towards a performance, do you have sort of more and more frequent rehearsals?
Yeah, like normally it's once a week for 2 hours, which isn't very long really at all, considering it's such a big group. So in the lead up to a show, we'll do some weekend rehearsals, maybe other evening rehearsals, just as much as we can really to try and get everything in tune.
So how does that work for you personally? Do you sort of stop going out with friends and you just focus on this? Or?
I really love dancing with the group, so yeah, everything else kind of, this becomes a priority. Work is not a priority, and dance becomes, you know, I don't mind like doing stuff at weekends because that's, you know, I really enjoy it, so yeah. Or just do both, just tire myself out.
So how do you juggle dancing with your normal job?
Well, I suppose at the moment it's quite easy because dance is more an evening thing and I work sort of 9 to 5. But I'd like to change that. I'd like to dance more. Kind of at the moment, I guess the job I'm in, it's not my passion, so I find it quite easy to leave early or make up an excuse to try and go and be able to do more dance. But it is quite hard. You know, you have to earn money in order to do what you love doing. So at the moment it's just finding the balance, I suppose.
But do you think of, I don't know, a few years down the line doing this full time?
I'd love to. And I realise it's quite hard, but I'm kind of looking into perhaps sort of master's courses, like maybe a year or 2 years. If it was 2 years, maybe I could work as well on the side, do something part-time. But yeah, I'd really love to, especially the creative side of it, like choreography and stuff. That's what I'm really interested in. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. Okay, am I done?
Yeah.
Right.
Thanks very much.
That's okay.
Can I just get say your full name again?
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
'cause I missed it at the start.
Oh, should
Is it the-
do I need to put
It's okay,
this?
because I don't need it. I just need it so I can put the name at the bottom.
Yeah,
You can
Grace
check.
Keeble.
Grace Keeble.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thanks very
Thanks a
much.
lot, Grace.
Thanks.
Good luck.